Hi there, folks. This is Sam Price, and welcome to another episode of Probate Notes. I have with me today some really interesting gentlemen who are going to tell us a bit more about electronic filing for probate matters. I have with us Joshua Jones. He is Director of Sales with Rapid Legal, a litigation support services provider based in Chino Hills, California. Welcome, Joshua. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you, Sam. It's great to be here.
Awesome. And we also have with us Tony Bumpers. He's my account manager, and he's in Orange, San Diego, Riverside, and San Bernardino counties with Rapid Legal. Thank you so much for being here, Tony.
Thank you, Sam. It's a pleasure to be here today.
So, Tony, can you please tell me a bit about Rapid Legal and what you do with Rapid Legal?
Yeah, thank you, Sam. Thank you for having Rapid Legal here today. We've been in business for 31 years. Rapid Legal, we're a litigation support service provider. We specialize in e-filing, physical filing, and nationwide service of process for law firms throughout the state of California. We also offer other services, and it's courtesy copy delivery and document retrieval.
And what is your role at Rapid Legal?
My role here as an account manager is really to build a partnership with the law firms that I work with, really help them build efficiencies when it comes to e-filing, physical filing, or even service of process work, looking at ways that I can make their law firms more efficient.
Are you really the first go-to person if someone has a question or needs some help with Rapid Legal?
I am the go-to person, but we also have a great operations team that you can reach out to here at Rapid Legal as well. I want to build a partnership with your firm. From my experience, each firm runs a little bit differently, whether you're a bigger firm or a smaller firm. So I want to know the ins and outs. I want to know how your firm likes to operate, how your office manager operates, how your paralegals operate, right? So that I can really dive in a little bit deeper and make sure that everything's moving at the pace that the firm would like to move.
So we definitely, Sam, I know there's many options out there. Being just in business, as Tony referenced, for 31 years, there's a lot of expertise, a lot of technology around what we can do and what we bring to over 1,400 law firms throughout the state.
Well, that sounds incredible. I mean, for Rapid Legal to be so technologically advanced, is a lot of the services done electronically through Rapid Legal?
Yeah, actually all of them are. So we have a intuitive online portal that a law firm is able to, one, set up an account through, create individual users, but it really allows 24/7 access. So from the user's perspective, whether you're doing an electronic filing or a physical filing or a courtesy copy delivery, the user experience is always the same. You log into your online portal, you select the type of order you want to place, you upload the PDFs of what need to be filed or served or delivered. We take care of the rest. So it's all online and you can do it from the comfort of your home.
Can you tell us a little bit more about e-filing? What really is e-filing all about?
Yeah, so e-filing was really created to benefit the courts. So if you think about it, the old ways of the vast amounts of paper and waiting in lines and putting compiling them into the folders and hoping that the judge or the clerk doesn't drop it on the way to the courthouse, all of that has been alleviated with e-filing, right? So it's all electronic, it's all trackable. When you submit an order, the court's going to give you an e-filing transaction number immediately. So it also helps for troubleshooting. When you call the clerk, instead of, hey, I put this in your bin last Thursday at noon, promise me, can you please find it? It's no, here's the transaction number, right? Let's pull up that specific order and help you work through it. So yeah, e-filing is kind of the wave of the future with all things out in life, right? Technology, online, electronic. It just makes it much easier to get the work done. And a lot of benefits have been really gleaned from it since e-filing was adopted in Orange County, by the way, back in 2013.
Oh, was that the first county to start e-filing?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And at that time, Orange County built the EFM themselves, which is unique, right? They're the only county that's done that. But yeah, Orange County was an early adopter. I know there was a lot of pushback from law firms and getting away from, the old way. But fast forward now at 12 years, 46 counties out of the 58 in California now accept e-filing. So Orange County proved the model. Most California counties, including the big ones, so LA, Sacramento, Riverside, all the biggest counties, are now e-filing. And from a bird's eye view, California now has proved the model that other states are adopting. So we are, yes, in California, 31 years, but we're now actually e-filing in Texas, Illinois, Indiana, and Maryland, just because California has proved that e-filing is better, faster, and much more efficient for both sides, right? For the court and the law firm.
Are you able to tell us any more about your services with Rapid Legal?
Well, yeah. So one thing I'd like to chat about, almost to our previous conversation around us being a strategic partner, is we get detailed and granular into data. One of the unique things we provide all of our law firm customers are order summary reports. So I want to give you a high-level example of one of those. I'm now showing my screen. It's going to be really a gamut of pie charts, but I'll talk you through it. The first one here, bird's eye view in a quarter. How many orders did you place, right? How many e-filings, how many courtesy copies, how many physical filings? They're all outlined for you, but it's going to get much more granular. So the next screen shows you user activity. So all of your paralegals, all of your legal assistants, who's placed the orders, of how many, of what type. You're going to get that breakdown. You're then going to get to details around where were your e-filings going. So in the example I'm showing here, there was 1,300 e-filings completed. Over 82% of those were in LA, but you get a breakdown of exactly, hey, where are we filing, right? Where are we taking cases, and where is our firm structured to really grow? You get that data. Getting to the e-filing performance, I think this is probably the most crucial too for this conversation. We actually show you how quickly the courts are turning around your documents. So in our example here, on the 1,308 e-filings, 87.2% were returned within one court day.
Wow.
93.9 were returned within 10 court days. This is a good barometer because it's like, Sam, you're thinking, hey, my filing's been pending, right, for 5 days. Is something wrong? What's going on? This will at least give you that comfort of, you know what? When I look at all my e-filings, 99% of them come back within 10 days. I think everything's okay. I think the court's just going to take a couple more days to return it. It gives you that peace of mind.
So if someone is new to using Rapid Legal, what type of training do you offer?
So Sam, we'll do one-on-one training. You can, call me, we can set up a Teams meeting, or I can come by the office and sit with the user personally and, give them a demo walkthrough step-by-step on how the portal features work. So they know all the ins and outs and they're successful with utilizing the Rapid Legal portal.
Are you used to getting everyone from this high-tech, really easy techie person to the person that doesn't even know how to turn on their computer? Are you getting?
Absolutely. We work with all different types of levels. So even if you're a very novice, you're new to the computer, or you don't really like changes much, really just helping the new user make that transition a smooth process. So even if you're very techie, even if you're not, we can work with all different types of levels to really make sure that the interface is easy for them to use.